last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The ball is loose. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
Oh, my gosh. The defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings...
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. The scramble doesn't... And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the run, it's Clark. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Trying to make the first with a wide receiver run. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, I'm just thinking back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator this week. And these are the kind of plays that he expected. So he's not necessarily surprised to see it, but his defense did look a little bit lost on that play, and it cost him. They got a first down.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. It's Owens. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Clark. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Takes the handoff again. Touchdown, Texas. There was no stopping him.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
We'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. You get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
2nd down play coming up. Testing the right side here. The spin move. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Minimum gain brought down short of the marker.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Owens. And this time it's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Go.
Oh, a reverse. Gets some space around the 30.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here.
Here we go.
It's a run to the left. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Let's get that touch.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Dropping back, it's Owens. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. One of those critical third down plays coming up.
Fire. Check, check.
Can he make it to the marker? They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue down. Flex, flex, flex.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaking free at the 35. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Trying to find some room. It's Clark. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Give it to the back again.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. You got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. The back's got it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll try the right here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
On the set.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Gaucho. Cricket.
Looking to pass. It's Owens. Throws it to the right. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Squirrel. Logger.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wide out. And he's got it. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Alert.
Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Loss of 6. Coming up, 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here.
Lasso. Lasso. Go.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Longer.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's an option look. He decides to keep it here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Finding some room with the 25. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They try to run it with the option. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. It's a quarterback keeper.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Gain brings the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas 17, Oregon 7. Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw. It's Owens. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
Second down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 17, Oregon 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Lion. Get set. Acorn.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now.
Timber.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
At the 46-yard line. It's third down.
On the set.
Third down after that running play.
29
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
on the double.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
It's an option look. Pitches to the back. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
He's running out of time here. Oh, look out, the football is free.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession.
Ringo, Ringo. Can.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Clark. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Third down coming up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on them, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14.
That makes the score. Texas 17, Oregon 14.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Grab made by the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Running back grabs it on a screen. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the sack. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Suddenly up the interception. It's 1st and goal for this offense. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9.
Check, check. Down. Check.
The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back. It's Owens. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. There's another interception. We're losing track. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
41, Oregon. Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone.
1st and 10.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
But we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Ready, set,
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip.
set, ready.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.